Have you ever wondered what challenges lurk beneath the shiny surface of immigrant life in Canada? Every year, thousands of individuals pack their lives into suitcases with dreams of a fresh start in Canada, a country known for its friendliness and high quality of life. Yet, the reality of settling in can often be far from the idyllic images portrayed. Today, we're peeling back the curtain to reveal the not-so-glamorous side of immigrating to Canada. Many newcomers face a trio of formidable challenges: cultural adaptation, securing employment, and coping with the extreme climate. These hurdles aren't just minor inconveniences, but significant obstacles that can shape their entire experience. Cultural adaptation involves more than just overcoming language barriers. It's about understanding social cues and norms that are often unspoken yet crucial. Employment, a critical aspect of stability, can be elusive, with many struggling to find work that matches their skills and qualifications. And then, there's the Canadian climate, a force to be reckoned with, especially for those coming from milder environments. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into these hidden struggles. Imagine landing in a new world where everything from the language to social norms feels alien. You've just set foot in Canada, a country known for its diversity and welcoming nature, yet the cultural landscape is nothing like what you've left behind. This is the reality for many immigrants, a beginning marked not just by opportunity but by significant cultural shockwaves. For starters, the language barrier presents a profound challenge. While Canada is officially bilingual, mastering English or French is a necessity that cannot be underestimated. It isn't just about learning to communicate basic needs, it's about understanding nuances, humor, and local expressions that are often second nature to native speakers. According to experts, this linguistic hurdle can take years to overcome and can profoundly impact professional opportunities and social integration. Beyond language, there are the subtle yet complex social norms that vary dramatically from one culture to another. Simple things like the Canadian penchant for politeness and the tendency to apologize can be perplexing. There are unspoken rules about personal space, eye contact, and even the appropriate topics for small talk. Misunderstanding these norms can lead to social faux pas, making the integration process even more daunting. Psychologically, the impact of this cultural displacement can be significant. Immigrants often experience what psychologists call cultural bereavement, a sense of loss for what was left behind. This can manifest as anxiety, loneliness, or even depression, as the familiar social support systems are no longer physically accessible. The excitement of a new beginning is frequently accompanied by a mourning period for the past, complicating the adjustment process. However, it's not all daunting. Many find that as they navigate through these challenges, they gain a deeper understanding and appreciation of both cultures. They learn to blend the best of both worlds, creating a unique cultural identity that is enriched, not diminished, by their experiences. Navigating a new culture can be as daunting as it is exciting. Finding a job in Canada is not just about sending out resumes. It's a complex battlefield. In this exploration of the job market jungle, we uncover the unique challenges faced by immigrants as they navigate through employment hurdles that often go unnoticed by the general populace. Firstly, the recognition of foreign credentials poses a significant barrier. Imagine spending years in your home country earning a degree or professional certification, only to arrive in Canada and find that your qualifications are not recognized. This scenario is a stark reality for many. Despite being highly qualified, immigrants often have to undergo additional exams or attain Canadian credentials, which can be both time-consuming and costly. Moreover, competition with local candidates adds another layer of complexity. Employers tend to prefer candidates with Canadian work experience, putting newcomers at a disadvantage. This preference can make the job search disheartening for immigrants who bring a wealth of knowledge and experience from abroad but struggle to get their foot in the door. The result of these challenges is often underemployment. Many skilled immigrants find themselves working jobs that do not utilize their skills or education. For instance, engineers working as taxi drivers or doctors working in retail. This underutilization not only affects their economic status, but also their mental health and professional identity. Statistics paint a vivid picture of this disparity. Studies show that the unemployment rate for immigrants is significantly higher than that of the native-born population. Furthermore, even when employed, immigrants are more likely to be in positions that do not match their level of education. This mismatch means that the economy as a whole fails to capitalize on the talents and abilities of its diverse population. These employment struggles are not just numbers, they represent real people facing real challenges. Every day, skilled immigrants confront the daunting task of proving their worth in an unfamiliar and often unyielding job market. The struggle for a decent job often leaves many skilled immigrants feeling underutilized and undervalued. From scorching summers to bone-chilling winters, Canada's climate can be an unexpected adversary. Imagine stepping off the plane welcomed not by gentle breezes, but by an air so frigid it takes your breath away. This is the stark reality many immigrants face as they experience their first Canadian winter. The vast expanse of Canada boasts a variety of climates, but most notorious are its winters, which can plunge to temperatures as low as -40 degrees Celsius. For those hailing from tropical or temperate regions, this is not just a drop in temperature, it's a whole new world of cold. Take Maria, who moved from the sunny shores of Brazil. Her first encounter with snow was magical, yet bewildering. The charm quickly faded as the reality of daily life set in. The simple act of commuting became a Herculean task, battling through snow and ice, something she had never anticipated. Beyond the physical discomfort, the cold can seep into the mental state. Seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, is a type of depression that emerges in these gloomy, cold months. Many immigrants, unaccustomed to such short days and long nights, find themselves struggling to adjust, their mood fluctuating as wildly as the temperature. Financially, the chill of winter brings additional burdens. Proper winter clothing, insulated jackets, thermal wear, snow boots, does not come cheap. And let's not forget heating costs, which can skyrocket as the mercury drops. For newcomers managing already tight budgets, these expenses can be overwhelming. Anna, from the mild climes of southern Italy, shares her shock at her first heating bill during a Canadian winter, which was nearly triple what she budgeted. "I knew it would be cold," she says, "but understanding that and living it are two different things." The tales are many, and the theme is common. Unprepared for the ferocity of the season, the cold digs deep into the bones of the unacquainted. It's not merely about adding an extra layer, it's about a shift in lifestyle, a transformation in daily routines, and an adaptation to a harsh environment. For those who come from milder climates, adapting to Canadian weather is not just a discomfort, it's a serious challenge. Despite these challenges, countless immigrants have found ways to thrive in Canada. Navigating a new country can be daunting, but many who've made the leap to Canada have turned potential pitfalls into stepping stones. One of the most effective strategies has been tapping into community support networks. These networks, often formed by fellow immigrants, provide a wealth of resources, from navigating paperwork to understanding cultural nuances. They serve as a crucial bridge, making the unfamiliar familiar. Moreover, local mentorships have proven invaluable. Experienced professionals who've been in the trenches understand the hurdles newcomers face, especially in the job market. By offering guidance, sharing knowledge, and opening doors, mentors help immigrants not only survive but succeed. This personalized support helps in smoothing the professional path and in building meaningful local connections. Government integration programs also play a pivotal role. These programs are designed to help immigrants understand their new social and legal environment. From language classes to civic education, these initiatives aim to equip newcomers with the tools they need to fully participate in Canadian life. They're not just about survival, they're about integration and empowerment. Despite the frosty winters and the initial cultural jolt, the story of immigration in Canada is often one of triumph over adversity. The community, mentorship, and governmental support are testament to a society that, though not without its flaws, strives to welcome and uplift its newest members. The road may be rough, but the spirit of resilience often leads to remarkable outcomes. Today, we peeled back the curtain to reveal the less talked about side of immigrant life in Canada. Throughout our journey, we've uncovered that moving to a new country, particularly one as vast and varied as Canada, comes with its unique set of challenges. We started by delving into the hidden struggles many face upon arrival, issues that often stay out of the limelight. Language barriers, homesickness, and a profound sense of isolation can turn the dream of a new life into a daunting reality. Adapting isn't just about learning a new language, it's about rewriting your entire life script in a foreign tongue. Then, we explored the cultural shockwaves that hit many immigrants. The norms and nuances of Canadian culture can be puzzling, and sometimes the differences can feel like vast chasms rather than mere gaps. This cultural recalibration requires time, patience, and a great deal of resilience. Our discussion also took us through the job market jungle. Immigrants often find themselves re-establishing their professional identity from scratch, sometimes facing hurdles such as unrecognized qualifications or experiences that don't translate across borders. And of course, when the weather turns foe, it introduces an entirely new battle. The Canadian climate can be harsh, and for those coming from milder or tropical climates, this can be more than just a discomfort. It can affect mental health and overall well-being. Understanding these challenges is crucial for anyone considering making Canada their new home. It's about setting realistic expectations and preparing adequately for the hurdles ahead. Knowing these realities helps prepare for a better, well-informed start in this beautiful but challenging new world.